Good evening. So today's lesson is about reading. Last time we talked about human rights, and we said that human rights are rights inherent to all human beings. Whatever our nationality is, our language, our color, our sex and language and place of residence, we can have our human rights. Great. So, when you are tired, how can you refresh yourself? So, how do you refresh yourself when you are tired? How? Okay, how do you refresh yourself? Good evening. How do you refresh yourself when you are tired? What can you, for example, eat? Yes? What can you eat, for example? Give me an example, something that you eat when you want to refresh yourself. Mm-hmm. So I recommend chocolate, for example. Yes. So what about you? Yes. So look at this kind of chocolate. Is this chocolate Moroccan made? Is this chocolate Moroccan made? Is it Moroccan made? Mm-hmm. So if we turn this chocolate, if we turn it, we find this flag. That means at the back of this chocolate, we have the flag of Spain. So next time if you buy this kind of chocolate and you turn the back of this chocolate, you will find this flag. And this flag is the flag of Spain. So, it is not made in Morocco. It is made in Spain. When I'm tired, I usually take a nap or do other activities to entertain myself. Okay. Now, yes, it's made in Spain. Yes, it's made in Spain. And how? How does it reach Morocco, this chocolate? How does it reach Morocco? How does it reach Morocco? How does it come to Morocco? On foot? By train? By plane? Yes. What do we call the action of bringing this kind of product to Morocco from Spain? Yes. So this chocolate is not made in Morocco. The flag at the back of the chocolate is Spanish flag. So how does it come to Morocco? Yes. Hi. Okay, you say they export it to Morocco. Okay, no problem. So they export it to Morocco. Do you think that they export it to Morocco with a legal way? So look at this picture. What do you see? What do you see? Yes, these are women. And where are they? And what they do? Yes, here, no, not legally for some kind of product, okay, but for chocolate, it can come to Morocco. I will refresh the page. Yes. So where are they? These are women. Where are they? Yes, very good. This is the action of smuggling. And where are they, these women? Okay. Where can we find these women? Where? Mhm. Yes, in Ceuta. Very good. Yes, it's Ceuta, and in Arabic it's Ceuta. Yes, but in English it's Ceuta. Very good. Good, good. Excellent. Now, let's have a look again at these women. They have products on their bags and they are smuggling products. They bring these products from Ceuta to Morocco. And this is legal or illegal? Is it legal or illegal? Is it legal or illegal? Is it an illegal way? Is it legal way for these women what they are doing? Yes, it's not legal, it's illegal. Great. Now, let's look at this product. This is what? Yes, very good. Because smuggling is illegal and they are not allowed to do that. Good. From time to time, try to refresh the live so as we can get it again, because the problem is with this connection. Yeah. So what do you see now on this picture? Maybe it is not or doesn't appear yet on your screen because of the internet connection. Yeah. So what can you see now? Who is that man? Yes. Who is that man? Yes, Lamia. Maybe you see a picture now, and there is a man. Who is that man? Yes. Okay. Yes, Rehab, this is cigarettes. Yes. And what is the job of this man? What is his job, this man? Yeah. So these are cigarettes and they are smuggled. And we say that this man is a border guard. A border guard. I will write it down. Border guards. Fine. So as you look here, I will show you the map of Spain and Morocco. As you see, we have here products coming from Ceuta or Melilla to Morocco through this action of smuggling, which is not legal. That means illegal. So let's now see a video. Okay, let's watch a video showing that action of smuggling. So look. Yes. Okay, just you wait until I will show you the video. Because I have already downloaded this video, but it doesn't work now. Just a moment.
The Guardia Civil showed.
So let's have a look. Yes.
Us their footage of how people hide inside vehicles. It's more expensive than jumping the fence, but can be fatal, as the cars can queue for hours in the heat.
Que lo que hacen cuando ven algún coche sospechoso, bajan a la gente, paran el motor y le ponen como dos chupones que van conectados a un ordenador que va detectando si hay latidos de corazón.
Is basically like a doctor's stethoscope. It'll detect heartbeats in the car if somebody's hidden there.
Negativo. Entonces, si sale positivo, pues lógicamente, y hay alguien metido dentro, tenemos que acelerar la situación porque habrá algún subsahariano que lo esté pasando mal.
Okay.
The Guardia Civil showed us their footage of how people hide inside vehicles. It's more expensive than jumping the fence, but can be fatal, as the cars can queue for hours in the heat.
Que lo que hacen cuando ven algún coche sospechoso, bajan a la gente, paran el motor y le ponen como dos chupones que van conectados a un ordenador que va detectando si hay latidos de corazón.
Is basically like a doctor's stethoscope. It'll detect heartbeats in the car if somebody's hidden there.
Entonces, si sale positivo, pues lógicamente, y hay alguien metido dentro, tenemos que acelerar la situación porque habrá algún subsahariano que lo esté pasando mal.
Okay, so let's.
The Guardia Civil showed us their footage of how people hide inside vehicles.
So as you see, look, we have people hiding themselves inside vehicles. Okay.
It's more expensive than jumping the fence, but can be fatal, as the.
Okay, so they pay for this, and they pay expensive because they prefer to hide themselves under the cars than to go to try to climb the fence.
Cars can queue for hours in the heat.
Que lo que hacen.
So whenever they see a suspicious vehicle, they make people get out and they turn off the engine. Okay, so this is what happened to
Cuando
check.
ven algún coche sospechoso, bajan a la gente, paran el motor y le ponen como dos.
They place two ECG stickers on the car connected to a computer that detects heartbeats. So our heartbeats, it's detected by this machine.
Chupones que van conectados a un ordenador
Look, they're
que va
connected to the
detectando si
car.
hay latidos de corazón.
Is basically like a doctor's stethoscope. It'll detect heartbeats in the car if somebody's hidden there.
Negativo.
If it shows negative, that means no one there. If it's positive, that means we have people there inside. This is, they do it when they want to check if we have smuggled or trafficked people.
Entonces, si sale positivo, por
So if it comes up as positive, logically there is a person hiding inside. So they must look for it, for him or for her.
lógicamente, y hay alguien metido dentro. Tenemos que acelerar
So in that case, they need to speed up the process.
la situación.
Look, people
porque
under the
habrá
car.
algún subsahariano que lo esté pasando mal.
So this is very hard to watch and to see. Now, go back to this picture. Shows also a man trying to smuggle his daughter inside a suitcase. Okay, and he didn't succeed to do this because the border or the guards, they find out and discover this attempt, and he failed to smuggle his daughter. Look at this ship. We have many people on this ship. So they try to go to a country without papers in an illegal way, and so this is trafficking. And this trafficking or smuggling, as we said, is illegal. They are going to a country, and this country we call it destination. So when you want us to traffic, to go without papers to a place, we call this place destination. Look for these Africans. They are trafficked to another country, and when they arrive there, they don't have any papers and they will not have their human rights at all, and they turn to be slaves. They will do hard work. They are slaves, and they can also find violence actions from people. They go there in that country because they don't have any papers, anything. Look at those African young people trying to climb the fence to reach the destination. Sometimes they are shot down, and sometimes they manage to go to the destination. When they are caught by boarding cars, they send them to a center. And this center is called Detention Center. When they eat, they give them clothes, but they don't have the right to work or to go somewhere. They can give them some time to have a walk near and come back. Great. So this text, we have this reading text, and it's clear that it is about smuggling, trafficking people, questions and answers. What you will do is you read this text and try to find the question for each paragraph. That means, what is the question that answers the paragraph? Read the text and match the following questions with their corresponding paragraphs. We have the first one: is trafficking a new issue? Do smuggling always respect the first agreement? Is trafficking a crime? Is there a difference between smuggling and trafficking? What does the smuggler get in terms of his service? And we have paragraphs A, B, C, D, and E. I will give you time to read. Okay, so I'm trying to show you the text so as you can read it. Okay, so although smuggling and trafficking are often used interchangeably, they are different. Indeed, each term refers to a specific form of migration. Smuggling is the illegal movement of a person across a border. However, trafficking is an organized criminal activity in which human beings are treated as possessions to be controlled and exploited. A smuggler earns money by helping a person to travel across a border in an illegal way. In this case, the smuggler is providing a service to that person. Smugglers usually don't continue to profit from their exchange with the person smuggled after they arrive to their destination. Sometimes smuggling arrangements turn into trafficking. For example, a woman may benefit from the service of a smuggler to cross a border, but she later finds herself in an undesired situation. She may be forced to work so as to pay her smuggler for facilitating her travel to a certain destination. A smuggler may take advantage of his or her power over the person being smuggled and thus sell them to somebody else for forced labor. The sale of human beings has excited in almost every country throughout history. This problem is closely linked to social, economic, and political factors. Some of the common factors are local conditions that make populations want to migrate in search of better conditions, increasingly economic necessity, environmental disasters, poverty, starving, oppression, lack of human rights, lack of job opportunities, political instability, insecurity, and war have driven people to cross the borders. According to the United Nations Convention, trafficking is a crime in the international law. As a supplement to this convention, the Palermo Protocol calls for action against human trafficking. Great. So let's answer the first question. So, Rehab teacher, this is the unit brain drain. It's right or no? Look, this is not concerning brain drain because this is a unit concerning human rights and it has to do with smuggling and trafficking. Fine. And this is a program of first year baccalaureate students. And if you want to attend it, you can get vocabulary to help you. Maybe you can have a text about human rights in your national bac. Okay? So let's start. Is trafficking a new issue? Which paragraph? Is trafficking a new issue? Which paragraph? Yes. Is it a new issue? This question we can put it in paragraph 1 or A, B, C, D or E. use the technique of scanning so as you can get the right answer. Yes. So if you look at paragraph G, the sale of human beings has existed in almost every country throughout the history. That means it is not a new issue. Fine. And do smugglers always respect the first agreement? Let's go back to the text. Okay, so the second question. So we have paragraph B. We find that smugglers usually don't continue to profit from their exchange with the person smuggled after they arrive to their destination. Okay. And going back to the question again, we find the third one. Is trafficking a crime? Is trafficking a crime? So look back at the text. Is trafficking a crime? Yes. So the last paragraph, according to the United Nations Convention, trafficking is a crime. Fine. Okay. And what does the smuggler get in terms of his service? What does the smuggler get in terms of his service? So we have a smuggler earns money by helping a person to travel across a border in a legal way. Okay? Good. Now we move to the second task number 2. We'll read the text once again and say whether these sentences are true or false. Fine? And try to justify your answer. We try to refresh again the page. Yes, they take money for that. So I said that we have to answer this question. Trafficking is less dangerous than smuggling? Trafficking is less dangerous than smuggling? Is it true or false? for helping people to pass the border. Yes. So is it true or false? Yes, because they passing the border by cars. Look, I said, the question is, we'll go back, trafficking is less dangerous than smuggling. That means trafficking is not dangerous than smuggling. So if we go over the text, we find that no, trafficking is very dangerous. So this is false. For the second one, a smuggler job is to help people earn money. Is it right? Is it right that a smuggler job is to help people to earn money? Okay, so people pay the smuggler to help them cross the border illegally, but not the job of the smuggler is to give money or help people. Yeah. Okay, so the third one, social, economic, and political factors cause smuggling. Social, economic, and political factors cause smuggling. Yes, and this is true. Great. So this lady, this is an example of a lady who tried to smuggle and to cross the border, and she gave money she owns to a smuggler. But when she arrived to the destination, she finds violence and they treated her badly, and she regretted that she had paid them money for coming to that country. Okay? Now, what is your suggestion for people to avoid or to fight or to reduce this issue of smuggling and trafficking? So as you see, this is a dangerous issue, smuggling, trafficking. What do you suggest to fight this problem? So what do you suggest? Yeah? Okay. Fine. Okay, what's your suggestion to fight this problem? Okay. So what do you suggest? What do you suggest to fight this problem of smuggling So what do you suggest? When you want to suggest, you use these expressions. We suggest, why don't we, what about doing something? Let's do something. How about doing something? So you suggest, you give statements starting with these expressions as we have seen during our lesson of communication, making or how to make suggestions. Yes, waiting for you to. Madam Weston. So, what is your suggestion? Suggest. So, what do you suggest? Yes. So I suggest that the government provide job. Okay, that means you suggest that the government provide jobs for young people so as they will not think of smuggling. Okay, and if these people they don't have good certificate or good diploma, so I said that we will make suggestions for the problem of smuggling or trafficking. And we have said that is, what is smuggling and trafficking? Smuggling, we can smuggle product, smuggle people. Trafficking, here we can talk about a criminal action, because when they traffic someone, they treat him badly, and they give him hard work, and he is or she is a slave in that country. They cannot even pay them. This is the problem. Okay. What do you suggest as a solution to this problem? Something that we can do to reduce this problem. Yes? So, give me a suggestion. You started with, we suggest that, why don't we do this and this? What about doing? Let's do. How about ing? So, these are the common expressions we use to suggest a solution. Yes, Anas. So give Elias, Anas, Nora, Fadil. Great. So I will say goodbye now. Okay. And you should revise this reading and this vocabulary. So we have done vocabulary, we have done reading. So please revise them so as you can write tomorrow. I will meet you for writing. Great. And writing will be about smuggling and trafficking. So for first year back, you be on time. This is your program. For second year back, if they want to attend this lesson, it would be great, because they will know how to write a report and they are in need of more vocabulary to use. I'm talking to all of you. If you are interested for second year back, don't hesitate, please come at 7 o'clock tomorrow. And for first year back, it is a must for you to be here. And that's what I can say. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you for those who were with me during this live. Thanks.